Hello, beautiful people and some people. It's your girl Jeannie. So today I'll be making this asymmetric neckline top with a short. So if this is what you're interested in, please kindly wait and watch till the end. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and click on that red button, that is the notification icon, so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you all. So without wasting further time and without admiring these clothes too much, let's head over to the cotton table. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all, and God bless you. So yes, let's head over. So yeah, I'm going to be cutting the shorts first, and in order to determine whatever you need for your shorts, just divide your thigh measurement into two, and then you add 1 inch extra or 2 inches extra as you want. So now my short is going to be having a band, of course, so I'll be using 2 inches for the band. And so I'll be placing my tape like so, and then I'll be getting my waist to hip measurement, which is 9 inches. So that is what I marked, and then I'll be rolling that out on a straight line. So the next thing I'll be going over to do is to get my crotch depth. My crotch depth is my hip divided by 4. Whatever you have, you divide by 4, and then you mark. And then please, if you want it to be free, not to be too tight, you can add ½ inch or 1 inch. And so that is what I'm marking right there, and then I'll be rolling that out as a straight line as well. So now I have my waistline, my hip line, and then of course my crotch. That is my depth, where I'll be marking my thigh measurement as well. So now on my hip measurement, I'll be dividing my hip by 4, and then I'll mark, and then I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. And so I'll be taking that all the way up to my waistline. And then I'll be dividing my waist measurement, my waist circumference by 4. Whatever I have, I'll mark it, and then I'll add 1 inch for that, and of course 1 inch sewing allowance. And whatever I have right there, I'll be connecting it to my hip line. And so in order to get a crotch curve, I'll be coming to that my crotch depth, and I'll be marking my thigh measurement divided by 2. Please notice divided by 2, not by 4. And then I'll mark, and then of course I'll add ½ inch for ease. And so right from there, I'll be curving my curve to get my crotch curve. And so I'll be going to the lower part of the knicker or short. So for that, I'll be dividing my round knee measurement into 2. Whatever your round knee measurement is, just divide into 2, and then you mark, and then you add 1 inch sewing allowance. So from there, I'll be connecting from my crotch curve to my round knee measurements. And voila, we're through with the front cutting of the short. It's very easy, and it's quite beginner friendly. So I'll be cutting this out. So I'll be cutting off that excess, because I wouldn't need it. It's not part of the length of my shorts. So now I'll be folding to cut out the back of the shorts. Just ensure that when folding your fabric, make sure that you have enough allowances on both sides and then the upper part, because those are where you'll be making your adjustments. So the first adjustment I'll be making is on the crotch line. So I'll write on the crotch depth for the back. I'll be coming down by half an inch, and then I'll be extending my crotch by 2 inches. And then at the waistline, I'll be coming in by 2 inches, and then I'll go up by 2 inches. I just use that as indicator to mark where I'll be marking the 2 inches from. So I'll be coming in by 2 inches, and then of course go up by 2 inches. So the 2 inches that I came in with or came in by, I'm going to be shifting it to the other side of the waistline. So I'll be coming down here, I'll be coming out by 2 inches. And so I'll be connecting the 2 inches that I went up with the one that I came out at the waistline, like so. And then for the side seams, I'll be adding 1.5 inches all the way down for sewing allowances and for my zipper allowance, because I'll be placing my zipper at the side or by the side, not in the front. And then for this other side, I'll just be marking. Please kindly mark 1 inch. 1 inch should be more than enough. So just mark 1 inch all the way down, and then that's just it. And then you come up to where your extended back crotch is, and then you carve it out to meet the one that you came down by half an inch, like so. Just watch what I'm doing, and then you get it exactly. Just curve it like so, and then you meet it like that. And then we're basically through with our back piece as well. So I'll just be cutting it out right now. So if you have watched up to this level, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, like, share, and please kindly click on the notification icon so that you get notified every time I upload beautiful and wonderful tutorials. So yes, we're basically through with our shots. So the only basic thing left is just to indicate our dots. So in order to get that, just divide the shots into 2 and then notch the mid parts. So for the front piece, I'll just be adjusting the waist area. I'll be coming down by half an inch. This will not affect the length or whatever in any way. This is just to give it that beautiful, perfect sitting at the waist. So I'll be coming down by half an inch, and then I'll slant it up to that level, like so. And so I'm going to be bringing out the dart line again because I had cut it off when I slanted the waist. And so yeah, the next thing we're going to be doing is this shirt is going to be having a side pocket, so I'll just be going in by 2 inches. You can go 2.5, so the 2 inches is okay. And then putting into consideration my band, I'll be coming down by 9 inches for the depth of the pockets. And so we have different shapes of pockets, so any shape that you want, you can just put it right there. But I just came down like it's sort of like a V, and I cut it out. When I'm cutting out the pocket, I'll be replacing this 2 inches back. So don't be scared that the waist will be affected. It will not. So I'll be setting this aside because we're through with that. So we're heading over to cutting out the top, the asymmetric neckline top. So I have my fabric folded here, and of course I made use of 3 yards of African print. Please, sorry, I was supposed to say that at the beginning. Yeah, so I just want to show you how I ended up folding this on the table because of our beginners. So I'm getting a piece of paper just to illustrate for illustration purposes. So like so, as you see me holding the paper, I folded into 2, that is lengthwise, and then I folded again, and that gave me into 4. So as you see me do with that paper, that was exactly how I folded the fabric on the table. So I have both the back and the front pieces on the table because I want to be cutting out both the front and the back at the same time. So for the length of the top is 29 inches because as you see on the thumbnail, the top is quite long. Yeah, so I used 29 inches. So whatever your length is, just kind of mark. And then for the neck width, I made use of 3.5 inches for now. And then for the other extension of my sleeves, I'll be making use of 18 inches. I have more than 18 inches, but I'll be marking 18 inches. And then right there, I'll be coming down for my shoulder slope or shoulder slant. I'll be making use of 2 inches. You can make use of 1.5, you can make use of 1, but I prefer it to be well slanted, so I made use of 2 inches. So I'll be connecting that from my neckline like so. And then of course the next thing I'll be doing is to be getting my round sleeve. That is where my hand will be passing through. So I'll be coming down by 10 inches. So whatever how free you want it to be, please kind of mark as appropriate. So I'll be marking that, and right there on that 10 inches, I'll be coming in by 2 inches because I want the sleeve to be kind of a little bit slanted. So that is why I came in by 2 inches. And so if you look at the thumbnail quite well, you see that the waistline is not that big, so they made use of the half length. And now I'm just marking my neck depth for now, which is 4 inches. So I'll be getting my half length, that is where I will be marking my waist measurements. So my half length is 18 inches. And then I'll be rolling that out as a straight line so that I'll be marking my waist measurement right there. So whatever your waist measurement circumference is, just divide by 4, and then you can add up to 4 or 5 inches sewing allowances and ease, whatever. So depending on how bogus or how big you want it to be, that would determine how many inches you're going to be adding. But at the end of the day, I added 5 inches to mine after marking the normal waist measurement. So I added extra 5 inches. So I'll be connecting that from my round sleeve down to my waistline like so. I'll be making use of my pattern master. You can use your free hand if you have a very straight hand. So that is how I'm going to be having it, as you see me do. And then at the length of the top, I will not be making use of the waist measurement, no. I'll be making use of my hip measurement, because if you look at the thumbnail, you see that it was free at the lower part. So I'm just going to be making use of my hip measurement. So exactly what I did on the waist measurement, whatever your hip measurement is, you divide by 4, and then you add extra 5 inches. And that is exactly what I'm doing right there. And then I'll be connecting from my waist to my hip to the length of the top, like so. So you can see that it has already given us that shape. Then you make that place a little bit curvy, you don't want it pointed. So we are almost basically through with our top. The only thing we'll be left with is the asymmetric neck. So for now, I'll be connecting my neck width to my neck depth to make up for my neckline. Sorry, I wanted to say armhole. So I have it all set. So I'll be cutting this out right away. So I'll be cutting out the neckline first, and then I'll go over to the shoulder slope. And then I'll be coming to the length of the top, and then I realized that I didn't slant the round sleeve, so I'll be slanting that out. Please always remember to do that. So I just slanted that so that when cutting it will show. So I'll be cutting that out. So we're almost through. The only thing left for us to do now is to get our asymmetric neckline. So please kindly ignore the background noise. It's my fan. It's making noise. The weather is very hot. Is it very hot in your area too? Because I'm feeling drenched as it is. Even I'm making this voice note at night, and I'm sweating like a Christmas goat. It's very hot. So sorry about the noise. Yeah, I'm not making use of my microphone. It would have stopped some extra noises and all, but I think it's failing. So I've done this voiceover like 2-3 times and I didn't hear anything, so that's why I decided to just use the normal recorder of the phone. So please bear with me. Probably I'm going to be getting another one. So now I've placed my fabric on the table, and so depending on the side you want your asymmetric neckline to be, like for mine, I want it to be on the left hand side, because that is what my client, the exact picture she sent me, that is what was there. So that is what I will be repeating exactly. So for now, I'll be marking 4 inches extra, like apart from the normal 7 inches we already have as our neck width. You remember I marked 3.5, but when you open it up, it will be 7 inches. So we already have 7 inches as our neck width. So for now, I'll be marking 4 inches, and then I'll connect to the neckline. You see what I'm about to do right about now. I'll be using my pattern master, and then I'll place it like so, and then slant it to the depth of the neckline that is already there. Please ensure that when you're making your neck depth, don't make it too deep, because if it's too deep, at the end of the day, your boobs might be showing. But by the time the thing is falling off, it's falling off on one side, your boob, the tendency that your boobs might show is very, very high. So the neck depth should be considered when doing that, because of course one hand will be falling off. Yeah. So after marking that 4 inches, I was trying to trim off the excesses. I just discovered that yeah, this thing didn't really give me what I wanted. So it's better to do it little by little than for you to just go, okay, I wanted 10 inches, and then you cut 10 inches off, and at the end of the day you end up spoiling your clothes. So please learn to take it bit by bit. So now I just felt like that was not what I wanted. I wanted it a little bit more. It will give it that beautiful look more. So I ended up extending it by 1 inch, and then I carved it like so to the neckline, as you see me do. So it's better you just take your time to do it small. Yeah. So you can see it has given me the look that I want. I think I love this, so I'm just trimming it off to make it smooth and let it rhyme very well. Not that some parts will be up and down. Nah. So you need to trim off any excesses so that to make the neckline smooth. So yeah, I have my asymmetric neckline the way I want it. So the next thing we're going to be doing right about now is the sewing. So I'll be getting my bias. If you want to make use of a lining, please kindly go ahead. But I'm making use of a bias, and I have a tutorial on how to turn our neckline neatly with bias. If you're a beginner and you don't know how to do that, please check it out on my channel. Yeah. So I'll be doing all the sewing. Join the shoulders by 1/2 inch. Fold the round sleeves, the length of the round sleeves by 1 inch, that is 2 inches respectively. Then sew the side seams by 1 inch or 2 inches as you want. And then of course the length of the top you fold in as you want as well. I use the bias to fold the length so that everything will be neat and beautiful. So I'll be setting this aside very soon, and then I'll head over to the shorts to show you just a little bit of how I'm going to be doing that. Not really the sewing tutorial, but just for you to have an idea of how it's going to be done. And so for the shorts, I'll just be getting the darts like so. Just come down by 4 inches or 3 inches or 3.5 inches, and then sew the crotch by 1/2 inch. That's for the back. And then for the front, I'll be coming back to show you how to fix the pockets. You take the darts like so too, and then I'll come back to show you how I'm going to be cut out some pieces for the pockets, and I'll be back to show you. So I've already cut it out because I'm trying to manage the fabric here, because I had to join some in order to get that piece. So unfold, it's 2 pieces right there that are joined. You can see one for each side. So I think what I have there is like 12 or 13 inches length. And for the depth, I added like 3 or 4 inches longer than my waist to hip. So whatever depth you want, just go for it. Don't let it to be too deep. And then you cut out exactly that shape we have on the shorts like so. So that it will be on the... So if you want me to make a tutorial on how to sew a pocket for shorts or skirt, please kindly indicate, and I would try my best to make a video or a tutorial on that. So I just wanted to show you how this was so that you won't feel somehow. So that is basically everything for the shorts. So I'll be going ahead to join them, and I'll be back to show you how it looks. So as at this time, I'd finished showing my top. You can see how beautiful it looks. Wow, so fine. This camera is not really doing any justice to this beauty. Don't worry, when I wear it on Susie, you see the fitting. As if you've not seen it. You saw it at the thumbnail, of course. It's looking beautiful and the fabric is beautiful. So I'll be setting this aside because it's ready. And then of course I'll be introducing the shorts. This is the shirt, yeah, the sexy shirt. I've done everything. I fixed the zipper, I fixed the pockets, I fixed the band. I've sewn the everything. The shirt is ready, as in ready, and it's looking beautiful and neat. I've given it a very good press, so it's sitting pretty and neat. So like I said earlier, if you find this video helpful, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, like, share, and please kindly click on the notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you for every bit of a comment, all the likes and everything, and all the shares. I really appreciate. Thank you all, and God bless you all. Thank you. See you on my next tutorial, and watch out for another banger. Watch out for another beautiful tutorial. Thank you all, and God bless you. Bye. Bye. See you.